Hey everybody, this is Paul W1VLF, and I want to show you something I've been messing around with here for a little while, but I don't really have the time to set up a complete video. So I'm going to try to do this all off the iPhone. So here goes nothing. Okay, so everybody remembers these things, right? The MFJ noise canceller. And really what it is you have a auxiliary antenna input, a main antenna input, and a phase input. And they're great for canceling noise. There's no question about that. I've used it lots of times. Oh, by the way, there's that's pretty sad, right? The ICM microphone and a little brass strip to key to mic. Anyway, what I'm doing today is I'm not canceling noise, but I'm canceling a station. So let's go over to the computer. Right now we're looking at let's see, 1080. Let me zoom out of this the whole thing here. So we're looking at the AM broadcast band, okay? And this is 1080. Look at the amount of deviation up and down in that carrier. Almost nothing, right? So let's go to 1420, which happens to be a couple of, there's two stations there. And if you watch this, let me turn off the, okay, if you watch this and listen,
the study leader is Dr. Bruce Simon.
You can see that there's an amplitude shift there that's happening, I don't know, once a second, once every 2 seconds, two carriers beating together. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take the HF antenna, which is the big dipole outside, and this is a beverage. It only it's really a terminated long wire with the transformer and everything, and it's short. It's 300 feet, so it's really just a random length of wire here on this band. So anyway, not only can you take and cancel noise, but you can also cancel. You can hear the other station in there. Take a listen.
Something to be aware of for sure if you're the parent of a child at that age.
Listening to that, I'm going to push in the.
Go to Israel, spend some time with my
Okay. So I'll be pushing the button here. All right, this is WLIS, and that's in Old Saybrook, Connecticut, somewhere there. This is at 1420 kilohertz, and I'm going to push in the turn the canceller back on. And this is WBEC, somewhere up in the Berkshires. So let's take a quick look over here. Here's WLIS. We're going to view the coverage map. So this is where they are here in I don't know, Old Saybrook, I guess. And I'm up here. So they have they have a daytime signal here. And here's WBEC, and it's up in Pittsfield. And let's see, zoom out. I'm down here, so the signal is significantly weaker, and a lot of it is skywave. So let me move back over here. Turn this volume down a little bit. And so this is the WBC in Pittsfield. And this is the WLIS in Old Saybrook. So you can use these cancelers for a lot more than just canceling noise. Here, watch. Take a listen.
That number here is 888-800-325-4366. Again, it's 888-205-2263. We're going to take a quick break.
So you'd know it was under there, but you'd never be able to copy it. I wanted to give you one more example here of how effective these nulling devices can be. Take a look here. We're sitting at minus 53. I'm using it not in S units. Well, I'll do it in S units too, but there's minus 53 dBm, okay, which is 20 over S9 roughly. And this is
And how often was Chris Powell on with Steve?
Okay, so we're gonna go back over here to
not a lot.
the MFJ. I've already got it nulled, so I'll just turn it on and we'll go up and watch.
Matter of fact, he does come on
Minus 53. Down to approximately minus 105, let's say. So what's that? Over 50 dB of attenuation. And you can see the carrier right there. See how it's bouncing up and down. There is another station on this frequency. I'm going to shut it off.
TV anymore.
Okay. Turn it on. And I'm going to show you how changing the phase control. Okay. I'm going to adjust the phase slightly, just slightly.
Him here and there. And
okay. See how critical that is? So I'm going to move it very slowly back to its original position. Okay. So now you see that carrier bouncing up and down because there is another station in there. So that's just another example of how well these things work. Let's do one right from scratch. Let's go over here to see what this is and put it in the middle. Oh yeah, that popping sound you're hearing. Oops, sorry. That popping sound that you're hearing is something that's going on with SDR console only. So I'll tell you what. Let's we'll turn this on, and let's do the phase control first. For a limited time, buy one, get one free. Not too much change there, so we're going to leave the phase control there. Now we're going to play with the auxiliary antenna gain, and as I'm dropping it, you see the carrier dip. Okay, now I'll go back to the phase, and then I'm going to play around with the main antenna amplitude, and again back to the phase. Now I'm just going to invert the phase. Okay. Minus 72. I didn't take as much time to null this one, but so quite effective. You could see that if there was another station there that was zero beating with this or beating against it, you could easily hear it. They bring up the overall gain. Now I got to bring up the other channel gain, and we'll do another dip. Try one more time. See if we can get that dip just a little deeper. Okay. What do we have there? About, well, 103, 102. Guess I had it a little better before.
When you need to haul it from there to there.
Anyway, that's it. Don't underestimate the abilities of something like this. It's great for the DXer. W1 VLF, standing by.